think of how your body is aging, it's probably the most visible changes that come to mind. Maybe you've noticed more gray hair, or your skin doesn't seem as smooth as it used to be. These are just external signs of a series of processes going on within your cells and bodily systems that together constitute normal aging. While this is one of the few experiences all humans have in common, the National Institutes of Health say aging is actually one of nature's least understood processes. Let's discuss it in detail. 1. What is aging? Think of aging as that which happens to our bodies over time. This definition encompasses all of the aging the human body goes through, as opposed to the signs of aging that occur later in life, like gray hair and wrinkles. Some aging is caused by the body. Other aging accumulates over time, like skin damage caused by sun exposure. As a result, aging is a combination of bodily changes and the impact of how we take care of ourselves. In other words, aging is the impact of time on the human body, and it occurs on multiple levels. Cellular aging. Cells age based on the number of times they have replicated. A cell can replicate about 50 times before the genetic material is no longer able to be copied accurately, which is due to shortened telomeres. The more damage done to the cells by free radicals and other factors, the more cells need to replicate. Hormonal aging. Hormones play a huge factor in aging, especially during childhood growth and adolescent maturity. Hormone levels fluctuate through life. Puberty brings acne and larger pores. As we get older, hormonal changes lead to dry skin and menopause. Accumulated damage. Accumulated damage is all external. Exposure to toxins, the sun, harmful foods, pollution, and smoke take a toll on the body. Over time, these external factors can lead to tissue damage, and the body falls behind in its ability to maintain and repair cells, tissues, and organs. Metabolic aging. As you go about your day, your cells are constantly turning food into energy, which produces byproducts that can be harmful. The process of metabolizing and creating energy results in damage to the body over time. Some believe that slowing down the metabolic process through practices such as calorie restriction may slow aging in humans. 2. Age-related changes in your body. The time of your life when age-related changes appear depends on a variety of factors, including genetics, diet, culture, activity levels, environmental exposure. 3. Theories of aging. The cellular clock theory of aging. Cellular clock theory of aging focuses on the lifespan of cells. Since many human cells do not continue to reproduce indefinitely, this theory suggests that aging is a result of cells hitting their programmed reproductive limit. Parts of cells just wear out. An example of this is the shortening of telomeres, the caps on cell chromosomes. Each time a cell reproduces, the chromosome or genetic material loses a bit of the protective cap until the cell can no longer divide. Free radicals cause aging. Oxidative or free radical. Stress is a theory that free radicals, the toxic byproducts of cell metabolism or oxidation, are responsible for damaging DNA over time and therefore a cause of cell death. Mitochondria, the engines of cell metabolism, are thought to play a central role because of the disproportionate free radicals they produce. First proposed in the 1950s, this theory led to the current belief that consuming antioxidants in food would counteract this process. Programmed theories of aging. Programmed theories assert that the human body is designed to age, and there is a certain biological timeline that bodies follow. All of these theories share the idea that aging is natural and programmed into the body. There are a few different programmed theories of aging. Programmed longevity theory is the idea that aging is caused by certain genes switching on and off over time. Endocrine theory is the idea that regular changes in hormones control aging. Immunological theory states that the immune system is programmed to decline over time, leaving people more susceptible to diseases. Error theories of aging. Error theories assert that aging is caused by environmental damage to the body's systems, which accumulates over time. There are several error theories of aging. Wear and tear theory asserts that cells and tissues simply wear out. Rate of living theory is the idea that the faster an organism uses oxygen, the shorter it lives. Cross-linking theory states that cross-linked proteins accumulate and slow down the body's processes. Free radicals theory asserts that free radicals in the environment cause damage to cells, which eventually impairs their function. Somatic DNA damage theory is the idea that genetic mutations cause cells to malfunction. Genetic theory of aging. Studies have demonstrated that genetics can play a major role in aging. In one study, when researchers removed cells containing certain genes from the organs of mice, they were able to extend the lifespan of the animals by 35%. The meaning of these experiments for humans is not known, but researchers think that genetics account for much of the variation in aging among people. Some key concepts in genetics and aging include: longevity genes are specific genes that help a person live longer. Cell senescence is the process by which cells deteriorate over time. Telomeres are structures on the end of DNA that eventually are depleted, resulting in cells ceasing to replicate. Stem cells are cells that can become any type of cell in the body and hold promise to repair damage caused by aging. Biochemical theory of aging. No matter what genes you have inherited, your body is continually undergoing complex biochemical reactions. Some of these reactions cause damage and ultimately aging in the body. Studying these complex reactions is helping researchers understand how the body changes as it ages. Important concepts in the biochemistry of aging include: free radicals are unstable oxygen molecules that can damage cells. Protein cross-linking means that excess sugars in the bloodstream can cause protein molecules to literally stick together. DNA repair is the concept that, for unknown reasons, the system in the body that repair DNA seem to become less effective in older people. Heat shock proteins are proteins that help cells survive stress and are present in fewer numbers in older people. Hormones change as we age, causing many shifts in organ systems and other functions. 4. Aging doesn't discriminate. The aging process doesn't discriminate. It starts early and it affects every major organ in the body. For example, around the time a person is 20 years old, lung tissue loses its elasticity. The muscles around the rib cage begin to deteriorate, and lung function, that is, the amount of air that can be inhaled, decreases. Production of digestive enzymes slows down, which affects how nutrients are absorbed into the body. Fatty deposits build up in the blood vessels in the heart, and the vessels start to lose flexibility, resulting in atherosclerosis, or the hardening of the arteries. In women, vaginal fluid production decreases and sexual tissues atrophy. For men, the prostate can become enlarged and sperm production decreases. Our age-obsessed culture is completely consumed with slowing down aging and increasing longevity, but growing old is 100% unavoidable. It's easy to make a list of all the changes that come with age: memory loss, wrinkles, muscle loss, but no one really understands what aging is, why it happens, and how to stop it. In the past, scientists looked for a single theory that explained aging, but have realized that aging is a complex interaction of genetics, chemistry, physiology, and behavior. There are now dozens of theories of aging to explain this inevitable fact of being human. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video lesson.